Well, good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hi, my name is Nisi. I'm a spiritual reader from out of Atlanta, Georgia. Sorry, I'm just waking up. And I'm doing a reading for two people. That was, I think I can't pronounce I can pronounce one name right, but it's, I think the first name, I'm going to try my best to pronounce the names. Abdullah Solman and Samantha Bates. These are two young people who wanted me to do a reading on Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik. It took me a minute to try to say his name correctly. Yes, Zayn Malik. I just found out that. And the same thing with Harry Styles. That Zayn Malik and Harry Styles were both in the all boys group together. And it wasn't One Direction. I may be wrong on that. I just found that out. But I'm going to do a reading on Zayn Malik. Um, so the first reading, let me get started. The first reading is the Eight of Wands, and this is in reverse. And this card means panic and waiting and slow down. Now let me get a little deeper into the reading. I use my little tablet to give a full understanding on what that reading means. So this is the Eight of Wands, and that's in reverse. So, because it was, oh my God, I forgot to tell you what the reading's about, you guys. So the reading is going to be about Zayn Malik, but it's about his career in love life. I am so sorry. So it's about his career in love life. I have to repeat myself to make sure that I'm getting these readings in position just right, because I want to make sure I'm doing it the right way. So the first, like I said, the first card is the Eight of Wands, and it's in reverse. So, and that means panic and waiting to slow down. So just to let you guys know, generally this card is associated with meeting, with a patient, and is associated with patient. There is a possibility that he may be feeling a little frustrated about something that's been going on. So I would say if it's something about his right now going towards the career, he's a little frustrated on his career. I can tell you by that, by picking this card up. I think his frustration is about how his career is going, and it seems to me that Zayn wants to make he wants to make the right decision on a lot of things that he's trying to do with his career. Um, Especially being so young, so he is frustrated on how his career is going, and and it's very hard um to carry out a career as a singer. So you have to be likable, lovable, and you have to um be up to date with a lot of music. So to me, I does see that he is kind of going through his moment and his motions with his career. Also, the next card I picked up was the Strength, and this card is in reverse also. And this card means self-doubt and weakness. Um, Still on his career. Let me give you a full reading on that. Excuse me. So let's read the card. So it's the Strength. It's in reverse. So with this card in reverse, the Strength, he has, when just picking up the Eight of Wands, it does get a little hectic for him with Zayn. I think he has this moment where he thinks a lot, and he don't want, when you're going through a stressful moment, especially with your career or trying to get things where it should be, it becomes a problem with you, with your health issues also. But in case it does drive him to other situation, maybe possibility of alcoholism, drinking, just trying to, stay focused on one thing, but the alcohol is not to say that he's an alcoholic, but some people do, like, just giving a little pointer, they do go to certain things. I don't see drugs in his life, but let me give you a full meaning on that one. Like, okay, so he's about to, with this card, he is about to go into fear life. He's going to have this sort of anger. Like I said, I do feel like he wants to have, may want to, he may take a drink or here or there. Not to say that he's going to become an alcoholic, but it pretty much, he feels like taking uh, a little glass of something a little liquid. Like, I can't get it out my mind of how I want to say it. I do feel like he's sitting by, let's say he's sitting down, he's alone, and he, like I said, he's thinking about his career. It's very frustrating to him, but he has to take a drink here and there to ease his mind, for him not to think of it so much. Not to say that he's into it, that he's an alcoholic or anything, or he into drugs. He's just pretty much, I mean, it can get to the point where if he takes that bottle to the head a little too further, it can also cause a damage towards him. Meaning, right now, it may be, his career may have not be going where he wanted to be. I think the bottle of drinking is not going to prove the point, but to him, he feel like it's just gonna settle him down. If I'm making sense to you guys, I'm gonna move to the next card. It's just a thought of what his feelings could be going on, because the cards speak of him going through his anger. With the same thing with the Eight of Wands. So then when we go to the next card, the next card is the Four of Wands, and this card is in reverse. This card means lack of support and transience. So I'm really feeling like he has. I don't think he's the. It's by finding out that he's in a boy band. Be honest with you guys. Sometimes it always be certain guys out of the group that everybody really don't too much pay attention to. Like that. They know they all in a band group together, but they really you're not so. How could I say this? With the cards of the Four of Wands, when it telling me that he has this moment where, when you're dealing with fans, he really don't have a big, not really too much of a big fan base, just like the rest. Well, let's say like Harry Styles. I don't know who all the other guys is. Maybe two more in the group, or one more in the group who has a good a good band support. Not band support. I'm sorry, a good. You guys have to excuse me. A good fan support. So with Zion, like I said, he's going through the emotions where with the career where they're always something that he just feel like he can't get it right. So let me give you the true meaning on the Four of Wands. Oops, wrong one. Okay. So that means, so it's in reverse, lack of support and transience. So let me explain this a little more to you guys. It means is the stability and the harmony, the reversal position of Four of Wands. So it implies that there are the breakdown, a complete lack of harmony in your family or in your home. Is a highly that there is a lot of tension between the members of your family or other loved ones. So when I was speaking of him not having that much support, that also I was seeing that he doesn't have that much of a fan base. So, but then it goes to his love life. Now it's like it went over towards his love life. that is kind of affecting him with his love life a little bit, um, because he really would need the support right now from everybody, because he feels like he's not doing enough. Um, that's from what I got out of the card, because I feel like his fan base is, he doesn't have that much of a big fan base, and he doesn't really have the support around others also, who is close friends and family members, and also there is a love. But by looking at the cards, I'm gonna get a little more into it, and I'm gonna explain afterwards on a lot of things and why he had this down, this down moment and situation. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles, and let me Seven of Pentacles, and this card is in reverse. He has a lot of cards in reverse when I pull. This card means work without result in distraction and lack. Again, like I said, when looking into Zion, he gonna think going towards the bottle is going to smooth his, his feelings, or what's going on, or how he's handling things in life, especially with he wants the support from everybody. But I'm gonna go give a little more of a. I'm gonna give you a more clear reading on that one too, also. And that's the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Why am okay? So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it means that he may be scattered for now. Could also mean that the rewards of labor are not as significant as what he thought. Like I said, his career is not where he wanted it's going, and like right now, do I feel like is it affecting his love life? Of course, it's affecting his love life. He really wants somebody to be there with him and support him, but he's not getting the support that he needs. But I'm gonna move on. That's getting a little too, I feel sad by looking at his cards, because a person, I understand you want your career to go as far as much as you want it to go. You want it to be big as ever, and he's been worrying since, I think, from One Direction. Did they break up, right? So after One Direction, I'm sure he was feeling about his career, where it was gonna go, how he's gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? When you want to go solo, you have to go solo, as in you got to go all the way. This is the same as like the girls group, like Beyonce, or what it was, Destiny Child. It's like that. You have to balance out the career, and you can do music, but you got to be up to date with music. And then also it does taunts where you don't want to feel that everything is going to be going downwards. And like I said, when I feel that he's going to look towards the bottle, he is. I don't think he's going to become a heavy alcoholic or anything. It's not going to be to the point where he's going to look for drugs or nothing. I think he understands not to do that. But I feel like he looks for something to calm his nerves, and possibly sometimes a person may not have to go through the bottle. We will pray that he don't, but it just seems that's where he's gonna be at the moment, just drinking, not heavenly, but something to try to ease what's going on. He's actually sitting back and thinking on his career, and I'm gonna get a little more into it. Let me just keep going. Well, okay, so I had, okay, also the next card is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is upright, thank God. Practically, this card means practically creature of comfort and financial security. Okay, now we're going to somewhere. I think they're gonna be somebody that's going to actually come towards him about the decisions on his career. Um, Let me give a better reading than that. I do see, before I'm getting to this, I look at these cards. I does see that he's gonna have a struggling career with music, but at the end of the day, he's still gonna come out with something on top. But I'll get to that later. I'll explain that to you guys. Let me get the other reading on the Queen of Pentacles. Let me give you the true meaning of the Queen of Pentacles. And that's upright. Okay, so it does show that a woman does plays a part in his role as to keep him as this happy man. I do now I did do a reading on both career and love life, so it comes into make sure you guys. I wish I could have done it separate, but I want to do it together, and it gives a good understanding. I felt that this card was basically that a female will come and kind of ease him on what's going on with his life. I'm sure there is a woman that is really right beside him right now. I know she feels that he is going through something about his career, and he has this sense to me that he was going. He's upset. He's losing a lot of things. What he always wanted to do is to have that career that will lead to something very positive in his life. So that young girl who's around him now have been with him through it all. I do notice she knows that he's been looking towards drinking a little bit, but it doesn't show that he's actually trying to go into the phase of alcoholism. If y'all know what that means, that does. If any of you don't know what it means, that means that a person who's actually becoming a drunk, who's drink constantly, who looks for the bottle for something to ease them. But with him, he's the bottle. He doesn't drink the whole bottle or anything. He have a glass, but it likes to smooth his mind. Doesn't mean that he's an alcoholic, but it does fact that he feels like if he can't do any things like drugs or anything, which he wouldn't, he's just thinking drinking would actually. A lot of guys do that. Goes to the drinking on occasionally to try to ease their mind. But this female is going to be there to try to but smooth him and get him to the direction that he needs to be in. He does have a fan base, you guys, but it may not be as big as Harry Styles or any other guys in the group. I don't know their names, but this is something that this guy is just young. Zayn is just, I just found out who he really is. But I'm gonna move on to the next reading, and the next reading is the Three of Swords, and it's in reverse. This card means recovering, forgiveness, and moving on. Yes, with this particular female, she's gonna teach him how to, like I said, how to balance his career and family, everything that he felt that is just going down to him. He's gonna actually find a way to not to blame himself on a lot of things also. And these were the cards was actually showing that he felt like he wasn't getting where he needs to go today, but it's always going to be that person, thank God, which he have, is going to actually come to his rescue, and it's going to help him smooth himself daily. For the, it's going to move him. It's going to move him to the right direction, the right direction that he needs to go to. But I'm going to the next card. Another card is the Five of Wands, and this card means conflict, respecting differences. I showed you that card. Oops. So let me give you a true meaning on the Five of Wands in reverse. Excuse me, you guys. Um, Five of Wands. Okay, so that one's in reverse. Um, so it means that the nature of method of dealing with the disagreement is avoiding any kind of conflict um, by getting away from the place of getting away from that place as fast as you can. So, like I said, oh wow, it gets better, you guys. Thank God, because I was worried. He's going to be avoiding these conflicts, fighting with family and friends. He even had a little, down show with his, the girl that he has in his life. If he does have this girl in his life, but it's short. The cards show that he does have this female that who's in his life right now. So, I do see that he's going to be avoiding a lot of things because this is the person that's going to help heal him and take him to the place that he really needs that comfort with. And so I'm going to move on to the next one. Next card is the Page of Pentacles. And this card is upright. And it means ambition, desire, and delicacy. So let me give you a true meaning on that. And that's the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I'm going over this video. It's fine. It's supposed to be faster than this, but I'm doing both readings together. So let's see. Okay, so it does speak for itself. So this card means, um, again, it shows that there is, again, if that's going to be a female that shows up into his light and actually help him focus on what he needs to do as a artist. That's the main thing. This female is actually going to help him with his career. The girl that he has beside him is going to help him get through whatever is going on and cause him to fade out the way he had in the beginning. But she's going to actually help him stay focused on his career and to move forward with his career and to know that he is being loved either way. The next card is the Sun. This card is in reverse. And it's mean negative and depression and sadness. But then I know you guys are like, oh, I thought, but it does get to a point with him that he will get depressed. He's just that guy who will have a depressed way, because when you're dealing with the industry, you have to stay on top of everything. So this is normal. This is normal in his aspect, even though he have always been in a depressed guy because he always been worrying about his career. But they're always gonna be, like I said, there's that woman that is gonna always show him that protection. That's gonna be there no matter what, and she's going to get him through it. So the next card is the Knight of Cups, and this card is upright. And this card means following the heart and idealist and romantic. So he is going to be okay. This woman is going to be helping him. He's going to. I do see him. Maybe I don't know how old he is. He may be in his late 20s, maybe 25 or 26 years old. Maybe by 28, he may be a father. He's going to be married. I do feel that he's going to be married, and I do believe his career is going to be lovely. But because he's going to have this woman that's going to be there to help him lead that way, and also he's really gonna she's going to help him stay ease on things. His career is going to be okay, you guys. I do know that he's going to have that great he's gonna have his ups and downs. Let's put it like that. But he's gonna still have his great moments. But he is, he has been worrying about his career, and he has been trying to ease a lot of things with family and friends. But after all of this, he's going to get through it. It's going to be fine. Um, it just takes time. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that that female is going to help him through all the troubles that he been leading to or leading towards. And when I say the troubles, that meaning people who been around him, probably judgmental, and also he he may not have that biggest fans, as support as he would want it. He wants to be bigger, but look at this it's kind of funny. Harry Styles really want to take a break, but he has the biggest fan support. But with Zayn, I'm sure he's gonna bounce back. But with the help of this female, his love life is really going to take him on a wonderful toll. I do feel that he will be married and he's gonna have kids, but his career is still gonna be easy and great. So there you go. Thank you, you guys, for actually tuning in, and to Adula Suman. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, hun. And Samantha Base, thank you guys for watching my channel. And please, you guys, like and subscribe. And you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.